I miss the packaging though, that you can rip off the plastic in a new MacBook. She's starting up now. And to my surprise, you can get refurbished MacBook Airs around the $1,000 mark.
But I realized there is no adapter.
Whoa, that made a loud noise. So I ordered a refurbished MacBook Air on Best Buy a couple days ago and it just arrived. So today I wanted to do a little unboxing video and also chat to you about why refurbished products may be the best bang for your buck if you're on a budget, and also where to buy refurbished products, what to look for when you're buying them, and how to compare which model is the best for you, and talk about why I specifically chose this model on Best Buy to purchase. So let's get into it. This is not the most graceful ASMR opening, as one would say. You can see that there is a tiny little dent there on the box, but let's open her up. I miss the packaging though, that you can rip off the plastic in a new MacBook. No scratches at all on the surface of the MacBook, so everything looks in like mint condition so far. And the tricky part is taking the MacBook out of the packaging, I find. There's no better way, unfortunately. Please close your eyes if you are scared that I will damage this and you can't bear it, but I'm going to have to flip this a little bit. There we go. Oh no, there was like a little tiny scratch on it, but I think if you just put some pressure on it, it'll be fine. The ends of the little, what are these called? The little holders, little stands, little plastic stoppers are a little used. That's the only comment I would have for that. We see that the charger is still in its little packaging, plastic, as well as the charger. I will say this is very tiny compared to the one I have right now for my MacBook 2015. And there are no Apple stickers, so that is disappointing. But let's open this beauty up. Oh, wrong way, my bad. Or is this the wrong way? I'm confused. Let me, oh no, I had it the right way. Whoa, that made a loud noise. She is starting up now. So this shot right here is going to purely be for the ASMR. Michelle, tomorrow is today, and today is tomorrow, and yesterday is yesterday, and tomorrow is going to be a great day. The other reason why I wanted a new laptop, because my MacBook Pro was getting a little too heavy to carry around. Well, yeah, she's slim. Oh, she's nice. So in 11th or 12th grade, I asked my parents to get me a MacBook, and then fast forward to maybe first or second year, I spilled coffee all over the keyboard. I tried my best to revive it, and I had prayed and hoped that it would continue working. However, it was very glitchy, so my spoiled butt asked for another MacBook, the 2015 MacBook. It lasted me 7 years till this day in 2022. It was a great and very robust MacBook. However, the only issue now that I have is that I can't update to the latest software. That means that I can't download certain apps that I need to use. Also, I was editing a video the other day and my MacBook only lasted 2 hours editing videos. So back then, maybe when video files were much smaller, it was able to handle it. I really had my eye on the 15-inch MacBooks. However, those go for like over $2,000, which is something I couldn't afford, but I really wanted a big screen. But then it was just not realistic in my budget. MacBook Airs to me were not really top of mind, just because I knew the older generations were not really the best equipped. It was like, why would you buy an Air? Why don't you just buy a Pro? But then recently my boyfriend was really trying to convince me about the M1 chip on the new MacBooks and how powerful they were. So I decided to start considering Airs, and to my surprise, you can get refurbished MacBook Airs around the $1,000 mark. So I did some comparisons on the regular price of the MacBooks, also student discounts that are available, and also refurbished MacBooks. And then the one that I really thought was the best for me was the one on Best Buy. And I'll kind of walk you through now on the process of how I compared models and came to my final decision. So the first decision I had to make when purchasing my new MacBook was deciding between a MacBook Air or a MacBook Pro. For me, the MacBook Air was sufficient enough with the M1 chip. On here on the Apple retail site, you can see that the MacBook Air retails for $1,299 Canadian. Apple also has this buyback program where you're able to enter the model, the color, the specs of your MacBook, the condition that it's in, and it will quote how much you can trade your MacBook in. And if you already didn't know, Apple also has student pricing. You can see here that the student pricing is $1,169, which is $350 off the retail pricing. And then the third place I looked at was the Best Buy website. You can just type in Apple MacBooks refurbished or just Apple MacBooks and tons of options will show up. And I saw the one that was on sale for $1,025. And if you click on the MacBook and then you go to the retailers, there's different sellers that you can look through that offer at different prices, and you can look through the ratings to see how the reviews have been. And obviously the higher the rating, the higher they will be charging for the MacBook. For me, I looked at things like the condition of it, any cosmetic damages, how the software was, and then when I ordered my MacBook, it came in about 3 days and very fast FedEx shipping and mint condition still, so I'm very happy with it. Of course, there's sites like Kijiji and other third-hand party sites, but I find that Best Buy is just a little more trusted as the sellers do have to go through a process to list their items, and you can see the reviews as well.
I was gonna set it up, but I realized there is no adapter.
So last night I got my brand new MacBook and I opened it up, and to my disappointment I couldn't use it or plug in the monitors, keyboards, mouses, just because it didn't have the USB or HDMI ports in it. So I ordered a adapter from Amazon last night and it literally came overnight. While I was at it, I also ordered a 2 terabyte hard drive. It was on sale, so super good deal. So let's open these babies up and then we will set up my workstation. So this is a 6-in-1 USB-C hub. I was going to order a 5-in-1 that was a little sleeker. However, it was silver, so it didn't really match up with the space gray aesthetic. So that's why I decided to went with this one. So we have the SD card reader, micro SD, and we have 3 USB ports. I do need up to 2. Actually, I do need all 3 because I need one for my monitor, my mouse, and now my hard drive. So actually, I'm glad I bought the 6 instead of the 5. And then we have a HDMI for my monitor. Let's open up the hard drive. It is a Seagate 2 terabyte hard drive. It came in black, red, or blue. But I decided on the black. I will need scissors to open this. I did buy the MacBook on the lower end of storage capacity, and I do realize that I do need a lot of storage, especially when I'm editing videos or editing photos. I just accumulate a lot of documents over the years. And I'm not the biggest fan of Google Drive or cloud storage just because I'm very disorganized on that. Let's take him out. You will realize I like to give my electronics pronouns. This comes with the cable, obviously, and then here it is. It is much smaller than I expected it to be. Wow. So let's take it out of the plastic. Oh, that looks nice. Now that we have the gang here, let's assemble my workstation. very bright. Touch ID. Continue. I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna set it up. Okay, let me show you the final product. This is my workstation all set up. This is a desk from Wayfair, and then I got my phone stand from Amazon. Then my phone is a LG Velvet. And then I have a 29-inch, I want to say, LG ultra wide monitor. And then I have a mouse and a mechanical keyboard just from Amazon. They're pretty cheap. Nothing too special about them, but they've been holding up for me. And then I also got this pink desk mat from Amazon just to protect when I'm eating and when I'm typing and moving my mouse around so my desk doesn't get scratched up too much. And of course my lovely and brand new MacBook. And then I've plugged in over here the external hard drive, which I'll be editing videos out of. And then this monstrous look here of all the cables, my HDMI, my mouse, my keyboard, and the hard drive plugged in, all plugged into here. Let me tell you, I don't know if I like that. It's a little scary to have everything dangled there. But yeah, here is the setup of everything. I just hit myself on camera.